This design project is named as Bubble Afloat, a fort of bubbles. Let us understand why. The studio revolves around one major topic, urbanization, and the ever-rising problem of space limitation in cities. To understand this term better, a collage was made identifying the developing factors in my immediate context. The collage represents how the city's heritage, facilities, and hotspots are being taken as an opportunity to make the city more urban. As an initial attempt to conceptually develop a living pod for a single user, a natural organism was thoroughly studied. The dynamic movement of fins of the Siamese fighting fish was studied to develop the overall form of the pod. One of the users who would accommodate the pods were students. After putting out questionnaires and understanding their basic needs and wants, a graphical empathy map was prepared and keywords were derived that became the basis for further exploration. Some of the common keywords were interactive, privacy, convenient, and peaceful. The second type of user group were the working couples. The same process was followed and the resultant keywords that were commonly emphasized were cozy, nature-friendly, spacious, and interactive. To get away from the tedious experience of living amidst the hustle and bustle of the cities, a new and unique quality of space was intended to achieve, which is floating. Few schematic sketches and models were made to understand how one can feel light and floating within a space. The way I recognized float was through materials, levels, and cantilevered forms. Starting out with simple strokes to perspective interior sketches, it helped visualize a space that is dynamic and light. The visualization of spaces through sketches gradually helped derive a space that resembled a bubble-like structure that can be constantly changed according to further requirements. The view you are looking at is from the intermediate level of a pod, from where the opposite and adjacent pods are visible. The arrangement of the pods is such that they are linear, creating spacious community spaces in between these pods. The first four pods from the approach are designed for working couple and the rest for the students. The addition of connecting tubules between various levels of each pod was created to achieve social interaction as well as a unique experience inside and outside these tubules. This is a longitudinal sectional perspective that shows the linear arrangement of pods and the different activities at each level of these pods. All the pods have three levels, with the ground floor accommodating common activity areas and upper level has more private spaces. The intermediate level is common for all the pods, which acts as a buffer space just for relaxing. Few outside views of the pod are shown here. The material of the pod is imagined to be such that certain surfaces of the form can be switched from transparency to opacity as and when required by the user, probably using touch automation. Here are some of the interior views. Thank you.